It's John McLauchlan and welcome to another video. So if this is the first time you visit the channel, or if this is the first video that you've seen, then do me a favour, just hit that subscribe button just down there on your way in. Give us a big thumbs up, and if you've got any questions about this video or any video in particular, drop me a comment and drop me a question. We can answer that question for you. Right, so this is the myleadgensecret case study, where I've been doing a case study with myleadgensecret to promote ClickBank products to see how much revenue we can generate in any given amount of time. So I started this case study in January the 1st, 2024. And what we've been doing over time is we've been building back up. I say I was a little bit inconsistent over Q4 of last year because I had commitments that I had to see to. Okay, I was building out an academy. So what you can see here is my ClickBank account, and what happens with consistency with this particular strategy is that the more consistent you are, the more sales you'll make. Period. That's it. Okay, if you're not consistent, you won't make sales. And it doesn't matter how many leads you've got, it doesn't matter how many accounts you've got. It's consistency that counts with everything with this and in life. Right, so let's go to the stats. We're going to go back to January of 24, which is when I first started doing this. So there's the peak. This is a lot of testing that I did. This is where I wasn't consistent, and now we're starting to build back up again. Okay, we're only on the 10th of March today, so we're going to build up. We're going to exceed this 182 last month, and currently at 109. And overall 429615. Okay, which, as I always say, if I'd have been consistent with this, that would have been triple. But that's by the by. Right, so if we go back to here, and what we'll do, well, I'll go and have a look at the actual reporting stats, the transactions. So what we've had, and what I promote with this is I promote a product that gives me a residual income. And as you know, any video that you see of mine, I talk about residual income and how important it is. And yes, it is. So you've got here, we've got a rebill from the no, that's not right. So we've got a rebill here from earlier in the month, or earlier in February. So what happens with this is that not only do you start to get income coming in from making sales, but you get that recurring income coming in from people who maintain their memberships. So it's a bit more powerful in that way. The other thing about this is the myleadgensecret system. If you don't know anything about it, or if you're researching myleadgensecret, I will say this from being in this industry for a long time. It's a real thing. It's a real business. It's not a scam. It's not, nonsense. It does work. It does pay, as you can see. Okay, but you've got to be consistent with it. So let me show you this. myleadgensecret. For $30 a month, you get 100 leads every single day. They're co-registration leads, which means people in the BizOp niche have bought something and they've clicked a little box that says, yes, I want to be kept informed by your trusted third parties. And myleadgensecret is one of those trusted third parties that buys in literally millions and millions of leads and distributes it to his members. Okay, so for that amount of money, you get 100 leads every single day. Now, when you refer somebody, because myleadgensecret have got their own affiliate program, then you get 100 bonus leads for referring somebody. So you double your leads, and you also get $5 per month in commissions, in monthly regular recurring commissions. And if they bring somebody in, that commission is payable to 5 levels deep. So it's got a multi-level marketing income attached to it. So when you look at it overall, when you're looking at the myleadgensecret commissions that you get in, the recurring income that you get in, the ClickBank sales that you come in, you've got 5 income streams coming in together. And even though on the face of it, there's a lot of people look at this and they go, rubbish, wouldn't touch it, tried it, didn't work. Okay, and there's a lot of people that go, it's actually quite lucrative and I would never stop promoting this. And I'm one of those people. And when I look back, probably a few months ago, when I was laid up in bed with a pulmonary embolism, and I'm thanking my lucky stars for having some kind of recurring income, then that's when it really pays off. And when you line your business up with recurring income with residual income, Yes, you've got to maintain it. There's no such thing as just, walk away and that's it forever. You've got to maintain it. But, thankfully, I was still able to, buy coffee and feed the dog, which is really important in my house, and buy milk. Right, so that's it. So what I found with My Lead Gen Secret, I started with one account, and then I realised that inside the affiliate program, they allow you to be your own affiliate, so you can refer yourself, which means is that you also get the bonus leads and you also get paid $5 per month per account. So you can chain your accounts together. Now, what I would recommend with this is that if you get 3 accounts, start with 3 accounts and then go from there and do it the way I do it. Okay, I've got 5 accounts. Some people have got 7 accounts. I've seen one guy who's got 10 accounts. But I think really the sweet spot with this is 5 accounts chained together. That way you get the bonus leads and you also get paid. So it minimizes slightly your overall monthly costs. Okay, so that's my recommendation. Now, the way to do this is really kind of simple. You go to ClickBank. If you haven't got a ClickBank account, go and get one. You can get one for free. Just fill out your details and there'll be probably some ID you've got to put in there now, just to get your account, but it's free. Go to where it says affiliate marketplace, and the good thing about ClickBank is you don't have to be pre-approved to promote anything. You're already approved. So there's lots of different what do you call these? Categories. Thank you. Lots of different categories in here, and there's lots of really good programs, lots of really good stuff. Okay, there's also some rubbish, but you've got to be careful with that. But they don't respond to anything. The leads from My Lead Gen Secret only respond to e-business and e-marketing. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. And if you go to there and you go rank high to low, you can see the most popular with the least popular at the bottom. Okay, and what I do, this is all I promote. Live chat jobs. It's the only thing I promote. And over the years, I've tested switching products around. I've tested different products. If certain products are any better, and basically what I found, it's easier for me. It might be different for you. You might find your own way, and just because I'm telling you this is not necessarily the best way, but this is all I do. And live chat jobs has got the residual income attached to it, so I'm getting residual income from that as well. And if you want to promote it, click on promote. It will show you how to get your links. Okay, I just put a tracking ID in there so I know which account is making the sales, or which email, more importantly, has made the sales. So what I can do as well is, if I can see a particular email that I've sent has made a sale, I'll put that into a document and then I can recycle them maybe a couple of times. But what I do now, I'll be honest, I just write my emails every single day just from scratch, and I'll talk about maybe some current affairs. I'll talk about their pain points. I'll look at the stats in the back office and find out, which emails have made sales and which pain point was I talking about. And the regular pain points is lack of money, lack of time, sick and tired of everything going up in price, and what can I do about it? Okay? And your email is, this is what you can do about it. You're addressing the pain point, you're giving people a solution. Okay, but what I find is that by keeping your emails relatable and conversational, but also keeping them current, that's really important. Did you see what Trump did today? Did you see the weather in so-and-so? Isn't it, to keep up with current affairs and keep up with those news items that people are familiar with, the majority of them, and let people know about you. Okay, just in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Like today, what was I said today? I said, do you know the stats of how many people in America have got 2 jobs or more than 1 job? Okay, and I think it was something like 12 million. And also there was like 376,000 people who've got 2 full-time jobs. I don't know how that works, but there's that many people, over 250,000 people with 2 full-time jobs. What, 16 hours a day? I don't get it. But anyway, shocking. And I said that in my subject line is, this is how many people have got 2 jobs. This is shocking. Okay, so you've got a really kind of compelling headline, but a headline that you can back up in what you've said. So it's not clickbait. You're not just telling people this is the shocking truth and there's nothing in the email, because that's just clickbait and people hate that. And you know, I'm sure if people could come around to your house and give you a little bit of a slap, then they would, rather than just unsubscribing. Okay, but never put clickbait, and never go for the dramatic effect, because it'll only happen a certain amount of times, unless you're the mainstream media, and then you can get away with it forever. Anyway, so I talk about the pain points. I give people something they can relate to, and I go in and say, okay, well, do you know why? Do you know what's happening is that more people than ever, actually thousands of people, are now going to online jobs. Do you know why? Because this is what they do, and you can work from home, and so on and so on. Features and benefits. And then paint the picture. One of the things I've got is like a framework of painting a picture. Okay, so you could be at home, you could have all your, you could be working from your phone, or you could be working from a laptop 5 hours a day. And below is a link. I can have a look. So something like that. Really, really simple, but really effective at the same time. And the other thing I'll say as well, in fact, I'm going to show you this whilst I'm here. Yeah, there it is. Look, how many US workers have second jobs? This will shock you, okay? Because it is. Right. So I'm going to blur some of this out. The only reason I'm starting to blur my stuff out is because people copy it verbatim, and I understand why people do that. But what it does is every time somebody copies it, it just waters everything down. Okay, so you never want to do that. If someone's got a really good email that's converting for them, what you want to be asking yourself is, why is it converting for them? Because it won't necessarily convert with you, because you're a different person, you're a different brand, and your audience is probably different as well. But at the end of it, what I always do, click here for details, then I always put a signature in, okay? And I've just changed this, where before it said my blog, and it said my newsletter. Okay, not really very compelling for this kind of audience. So now I've put visit my blog for cool free stuff. Okay, let me just make sure that's split into two for some reason, but anyway. So visit my blog, because there's a ton of information on my blog. And then at the bottom there, subscribe to my newsletter for even more cool free stuff. So it's kind of giving people a call to action, but it's a soft approach. Okay, so it's kind of important to do that. Right, so that's it. I'm going to not show any more on that. So go to get your tracking link, and then we're going to go to live chat jobs. We're going to go to the affiliate page. And when you're first getting started, this is the best way to do it. It's the easiest way to do it. Go to where it says email swipes. And what you've got here, the vendor, the person who owns the product, has got 20 email swipes all done for you. Okay, so we're going to click the first one, and what we're going to do, we're going to model this. We're going to take some inspiration. Okay, I'm going to say it again. We're going to take some inspiration from this email. We're not going to copy it verbatim, because you're going to be competing with thousands of other people, and you won't be even seen or heard of when emails get sent. You might get one or two people that read it, and you may well get one or two sales with it, but don't just copy and paste it. Oh look, there's an email, I'll copy that. There we go, making sales. Doesn't happen. Okay, brand yourself for long-term sustainability and success in this business. Okay, but go through them. Okay, so what you want to do is say, well, what is this email saying? What are the pain points they're addressing, and what's the solution they're giving? Well, we know what the solution is. Okay, but what's the pain point? What's the gist of the email? Okay, read it through and then change it so it's in your voice. Okay, so it sounds like you, and it sounds like you sent it. And when you couple that up with current affairs, it also looks like a fresh email that's been written recently or today, which it is. Okay, as opposed to something that's been written maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Okay, that millions of people have sent. That's a big takeaway. So that's it. That's it really. Go to the eBusiness marketing, get your affiliate link, promote it, get your affiliate link, go to where it says affiliate page, get some inspiration, then go and send the email. So let me just go back to. So inside of here, you don't need any other software. You can send all the emails from in here, and you can send every 24 hours. So in this account, I've gone way over the threshold. So the threshold for sending is 200,000. So currently in this account, I've got 393,600 emails, and it will send up to 200,000. They're the limitations of the servers. So what happens is that people at the bottom of the list, they get removed, and the new people who come on every day. So there's 200 leads a day coming on this account. Okay, so you put your subject line in there, and then you'll go there and you'll go and write your email, write it in the way that you would want to do it. You can put bolded text in there, you can put images in there, you can do pretty much whatever you want in the majority. And actually this is really good. It's better than a lot of email autoresponders I've used that I've paid lots of money for. And then go and send it. Put your links in, go and send it. And as you can see, you can send every 24 hours. I've just sent recently, so I've got 22 hours to wait on this before I can send again. That is it. Okay, it's as simple as that. You do it every single day. You get committed, and the secret to this is improving your skills. Okay, there's a link just below there that's going to take you to a page where you can learn more about My Lead Gen Secret and get started. Okay, and my recommendation is if you're one of those people that, well, I'm not really sure, I haven't really got the time. Okay, well, don't do it until you've got the time. And you're talking about 10 minutes a day. So if you haven't really got the time for 10 minutes, then you need this to go and give yourself more time so you can get some more income coming in. Okay. The other thing I would say is, I did say get 3 accounts. If you can't afford 3 accounts, don't get 3 accounts. Don't go down the rabbit hole of going, well, John's got sales, he's made 4 grand on this, I could probably do the same, so therefore I'll get 5 accounts, and hopefully the next month I'll be able to pay for it. Okay, because you'll be on the back foot. Never do that. Okay, if you can't afford 5, get 3. If you can't afford 3, get 1. Okay, and if you can't afford 1, then find a way to make it happen. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're living in a society that is being pushed for every dollar, you know, and everyone's working twice as hard. So if you can't afford it, then hey, fine, nothing wrong with that at all. But never put yourself in a position where you over leverage yourself. Okay, never do that, because you'll be on the back foot and you'll be sending emails out of desperation as opposed to inspiration, which is what you don't want. Anyway, I hope you got some value from that. I hope you learned something. Again, the link is just below where you can find my page, learn more about this, how to get started, and how to chain your accounts together if that's what you want to do. If you've got any questions, reach out to me in the usual way. If you're not yet subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate that. And give us a thumbs up if you got some value from this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.